In this video, I will introduce the status of the GeoE3 Integration Platform in May 2022. The platform is running on the cloud computing environment provided by the Center of Scientific Computing in Finland. The GeoE3 Integration Platform is based on the Django Web Service Development Framework and PyGeo API, a Python implementation of the OGC-AP family of service interface standards. We are running several PyGeo API instances, each supporting a specific service interface for a certain content theme. We currently support OGC API features, OGC API coverages, OGC API processes, and OGC API records services on the platform. Each PyGeo API instance is responsible for the provision of certain theme. For example, an OGC API features providing access to theme buildings, or OGC API coverages providing access to digital terrain model. Datasets provided by participating countries are implemented as individual data collections inside the given OGC API service instance. For example, building data sets from Finland and Estonia are data collections in the OGC API features instance providing access to buildings. PyGeo API supports a flexible framework for content provider plugins. These are software modules that facilitate communication with a certain external service instance. On the GeoE3 platform, these are used to connect the platform to the legacy national level content services like web feature services or web coverage services made available by the participating NMCAs. The GeoE3 platform takes care of all required transformations so that the content can be accessed from the platform in a consistent manner. In the following, we demonstrate the simple web user interface that is provided by PyGeo API and further adapted and enhanced for the project's needs. Let's start from the main entrance page of the site. Here the available content themes are displayed, together with access links to further information like informative query examples. The themes supported on the platform are selected on the basis of project's use case analysis on renewable energy and smart cities and include buildings, 3D buildings, digital terrain model, digital surface model, temperature, wind speed and sunshine hours. Let's first select buildings from the theme list. On this landing page, we have the keywords for the theme, some contact info, and a couple of important links. The most interesting link is the list of data collections contained inside this OGC API features instance. Let's follow it. As you can see, we have all the participating countries listed as data collections on this page. In addition, there is a link for the theme metadata. Let's see what we have inside the data collection for Finland. First, we are shown a page with metadata related to the data collection. Below, we have some additional metadata links. The spatial extent of the dataset is shown in the map view as a rectangular area. We can zoom in the metadata map window to focus on the area we are interested in and then select button View. The actual feature map view is opened with a dim background map shown as a reference. We will then further on zoom in to our area of interest. When the map is zoomed deep enough, the vector features start appearing. If we zoom out a bit, the features will disappear. They are requested only at zoom level larger than a set threshold. When we select a feature on the map display, two additional views are opened. One displays the selected building in larger scale and displays the results of an on-the-fly analysis carried out in the background, in which the amount of sunlight exposure on the building's rooftop is calculated based on a visibility analysis on the digital surface model in the building's immediate surroundings. The lower view displays a 3D model of the building, which is shown from the camera position determined by the cursor on the main map view. If we follow the link on top of the page showing the identifier of the building, we are taken to a page displaying the selected building only. Here the background map is an orthophoto, and on the right hand side the attributes of the building are displayed. The list also includes attributes from an external building register. The last three lines show the climate attributes on the building's location and are requested from the GeoE3 Integration Platform's services. Following the link on top of the page again, we are taken to the full-size display of the building's 3D model. This is actually a Lot 1 model produced on the fly by the extrude process on the GeoE3 platform, as the Finnish 3D buildings dataset does not cover this area. Back to collections list, let's then go to see the dataset of Estonia. Zooming into Tallinn area, the vector buildings are displayed. We select a nice church and get its 3D model shown on the right hand side. The results of the sun exposure analysis are not shown as the digital surface model from Estonia is not yet available. Let's then see the theme for 3D buildings. On the collections list, we again have all the participating countries present. Looking into Estonian dataset, we can again zoom in via the metadata map window and the actual viewing map window. When on the desired spot, we select View Area button and get the buildings from the whole area included into the 3D viewer. Let's check the data collection of Spain next. Here the 3D model is shown with bluish roof colors, indicating that the models are in Lot 1 category, not showing the roof forms. These 3D models are produced on the fly from 2D building footprints and attribute values indicating the number of floors each building part has. The source footprint data is requested from the national level web feature service. Next we look at the 3D buildings dataset from Finland. This is a special case as we have real 3D data available only from a set of isolated production areas around the country. In this metadata map display, we can now select one of the rectangles showing the production area boundaries, and we are taken straight away to this area in the actual viewing page. Zooming into the area of interest, we again get the whole area displayed in the 3D window. Double-clicking on a building, we get the attributes displayed again. The full list of attributes is thus connected to the 3D buildings too. Let's then go to see the digital terrain model service. This is an OGC API coverages instance. We have all the 5 countries listed in the data collections list again. Selecting Finland, we are shown the DTM coverage, which we can zoom in at will. A new request to the OGC API coverages interface is sent for each individual view. Continuing to the Netherlands. This time the DTM is displayed only on the larger scale levels for performance reasons. Next we go to the digital surface model theme. Currently we have this theme available from 4 countries. Going to Norway. If we zoom deep enough, we see individual trees displayed in the DSM visualization. The coverage can be downloaded in 2 different formats, GeoTIFF and coverage JSON, from the area currently shown in the view. Temperature is another coverage type theme. It contains 30-year average temperatures and is currently available only from Finland and Norway. Temperature coverage is shown from the area of Finland. Wind speed is similarly available as 30 years average from Finland and Norway. The map of wind speed coverage from Norway is shown here. Finally, let's see 2 examples of cross-collection queries that enable practical cross-border content integration on the GeoE3 Integration Platform. If a request window of the OGC API coverages service query crosses the boundary between Finland and Norway, and both collections are requested, the result will show a seamlessly integrated DTM on the northern Lapland area. Another integration example makes use of a cross-collection query of the OGC API features service. This time we are requesting 2D vector buildings from the both sides of the boundary river between Finland and Norway, and get buildings returned from both countries' services in a single service response. That's all for now.